Good morning, Internet. So, yes, getting started a little bit later today. Uh, see my tweet about it. Basically, I've got class that it started last week, and it goes until 10 o'clock tonight. So, trying to be up at 6 for the stream and then up until 10 makes me really tired and just isn't good. So, I think from now on, at least until my class ends, I'm going to be trying to do Mondays at 9 and probably push them a little bit later too because I don't actually have anything else that I have to do. Well, like yard work and stuff, but I can do that afternoon. So we're going to go ahead and get started with Dark Souls. My plan for today, I was thinking about it over the weekend, is to go to Darkroot Garden. And we're going to see how well that ends up working out. So let me think how I want to go there. I want to go back to Andre. I'm trying to think of how to get there. No, it's going to be better to go the other way. Back through Firelink. Are you not going to come? Are you just going to look at me? Yeah, you can go ahead and come on up here. Man, see, it's their crazy long delay that they have on that, where they hold it up in the air and then bring it down. And I don't know if I'm just bad at it or if the timing is so squirrely. I'm just finding loot all over the place. Did I ever go up there and get that stuff that's up there? I don't remember if I did or not. Was it partial? That was a miss entirely. There we go. I am kind of surprised I haven't, or have I? I don't think I've gotten a battle axe off of these guys yet. Oh, I do have one. Couldn't remember. So much easier to kill. Okay, I did come up here then. I mean, this kind of works. I want to go back to Firelink anyway, so. We'll just kind of go this way. Fools challenging me. There we go. That was too far away, I guess. Looked like the sword hit him. Not really used to coming this way. Oh, there's the other guy. I love the plunging attacks. They're so much fun. Alright, back to Firelink. $42 is what I need, so let's go ahead and repair. It's not really something that you need to do, but I just feel like it's a good thing to just kind of get in the habit of doing. That way you don't have to, you don't all of a sudden realize that, oh shit, my sword's at risk, it's about to break, I need to scramble to try to find a bonfire or a blacksmith or something to fix it. Alright, time for the worst idea in Dark Souls. Running past enemies. I'm not sure if they'll chase you all the way down here, but I should be able to hit the bonfire before he gets to me. Alright. Yeah, why not? I'm gonna go fuck with the Titanite Daemon. Oh man, 72. Yeah, he's beatable. He's just it's just gonna be a little while. The fuck? Oh, he roll caught me. Too much DS3. What the hell? I guess he landed on me. That was risky and greedy, but it worked out. 2,000 souls and some Demon Titanite. Yeah, I'm gonna spend these souls. No point in carrying them around. Let me think what I'm gonna be. I think just more health, I think, is gonna be my best. Okay, and I did kindle the spawn fire. Okay, you sell the box that I was wanting. I want the armor, or the weapon smith box. I was originally going to go down here because I was thinking the large ember was down here. I was like, oh yeah, I'll get the large ember and get my weapon up to, you know, higher than it is. About 2.5 hits. You know, get my weapon up to a higher level, and there he is. No, I don't want to hug. Keep getting the blood red moss clumps. There's the there's one right there. You have like no health left. There's an item up there that I really want. There was one more. No. Okay. Get out of my way. Alright, so I know that there is there's a bunch of loot in there. I think it's just the one item. But as soon as you go in there and pick that up, then all those trees in there aggro, and then they stay aggroed. So I'm going to do that when I don't have to keep walking through here. Big stone knights. Weird, creepy frog things. There was supposed to be stuff in here. The tree is actually moving. I don't think that tree is supposed to move. Okay. Yeah, in case you couldn't tell, this part of the game I'm not nearly as familiar with. Yeah, there's one of the big stone dudes. I'm pretty sure and he's casting Tranquil Walk of Peace. Goody. Shit. What you were casting? Oh, you cast it on me. That is supposed to affect you, not just me. Yeah, if you read the item description. If you read the item description, it actually says that it's supposed to affect the caster as well as the people in the vicinity. Oh, those stone knights respawn too, I think. Alright, well, let me go get my souls. Okay. That's what I want. fight these guys without... Green Blossom. Green Blossom. Soul item. I thought there was one more thing down there. I guess not. Alright, let me... So that's what I tried to do the first time. I fucked it up. Huh. Okay, then I think there's another Stone Knight up here. Yes, here he is. Yes, their stupid spell also reduces your stamina regeneration rate. The Wolf Ring, this is what I wanted. Ooh, don't take that off. Wolf Ring, boost poise. So if you've played 3 mostly, although 2 has it to a little extent as well. There's the stat called poise, but in those earlier games, it doesn't really do, or in the later games, I should say, not the earlier games. In the later games, poise doesn't really do anything. Like, it exists, it's a stat, you know, it has a number attached to it, but there's no, how do I get out of here? Oh, this way. Getting lost. There's no discernible effect in it. In this game, poise can be a little bit of a mixed bag, because on the one hand it's good because it keeps you from you know, getting knocked down and taking extra damage, and oh, you're supposed to cast right away. There you go. Yeah, it can keep you from taking extra damage, and lets you keep your let you keep your shield up more. But there's also times where having a lot of poise can be a bad thing, because you actually get invincibility frames like while you're standing up. Alright, this is exactly the same place where the last time the Luthier Stone Ring kind of saved my life. Alright. Anyway. I just wanted the Elite Knight set. Probably level. So now I've picked up a couple of these. Might even be enough for 2 levels. Not quite. Yeah, I wanted the Elite Knight set because honestly I really like how it looks in this game. You know, I mean it's kind of the iconic armor, and I believe it's the same set that Oscar wears, the guy at the beginning of the game. And I just really like it. I'm going to need more equip load to be able to actually carry it, though. Rings don't actually have weight in this game. Yes, this is the Wolf Ring, one of the special rings granted to the 4 Knights of Gwyn. The Wolf Ring belongs to Atorus the Abyss Walker. Atorus had an unbendable will of steel and was unmatched with a great sword. So, yeah, obviously, DLC item, or not item, but character. If you actually get into the DLC, you can find him. Okay, now I don't think those guys stay aggroed. They do not. I think there's... I do kind of miss not having, What the? Huh. Yeah, look at that spider shield. Resisting that poison. So the boss should be right over there. I think there's more loot. And I know there's at least a couple more of those stone knights. There's one right in front of the doorway. There's one there. Another one of these tree lizards. Not sure what those things are. Other than just, you know, kind of freaky. And then, yeah, that's the one there. And then the boss should be in there. So I'm going to fight the boss, just not right now because This is one of the bosses that I fought before. The Moonlight Butterfly, if you've ever seen any plays of it or heard anything about it. It is an extremely difficult boss for a melee-focused character. If you're playing a melee character like I am, it's not impossible to do as a melee character. It just takes a long time to pull it off. Fortunately, there is a summon available right there at the boss. So if you can summon her, let's go ahead and kindle this bonfire too. I don't really have any reason not to. Get rid of this humanity that I'm carrying. If you summon her, she can actually pretty much solo the boss. And then all you've got to do is focus on dodging. So we're going to do that. And hopefully I won't die on my way there. Where's that? Oh, there's that tree. Ah, one shot with a two-handed R2. Nice. Don't want to wake up every stone knight in the area if I don't have to. Okay, this guy who's right in the doorway I will have to get rid of. Yes, cast your stupid spell. Okay. The reason you pretty much always want to kill him whenever you come in here to fight this Witch Beatrice. Whenever you come in here to fight this boss, you pretty much always want to kill that guy. Like you'll even see speedrunners do it, because there's a bug, especially in this version, where if you don't kill that guy, there's a chance that the butterfly will aggro to him and then just kind of leave. Alright. To the Moonlight Butterfly, who is where? There it is. Crap. I don't want this fucking view. Get out of this view. There we go. Yeah, so basically all you have to do is dodge those. Shoot it occasionally so Beatrice remembers that we're fighting a boss. And she'll kill it. You can leave now. So otherwise you basically have to run back and forth on this bridge. Wait until the butterfly comes to land at one of these places, and then smack it with your sword. And then it'll lift off and do it again. And you go back and forth doing that until you manage to kill the thing. Or you bring Beatrice with, ping it with a bow once in a while, so that she shoots it, and she'll kill it in 30 seconds. And then we go up here. And we grab this. Watchtower basement key. So I can go fight Havel. And the Divine Ember. And a Homeward Bone. Which I'm actually going to put on here. Yeah, so I got the Soul of the Moonlight Butterfly. Soul of the mystical Moonlight Butterfly, which flitters in the Darkroot Garden. Special beings have special souls. The butterfly's soul is a creation of Seath the Scaleless, used to acquire a huge amount of souls or to create a unique weapon. Probably not going to use the boss souls in this game. And I don't have any green titanite. So, Divine Ember. Ember required for weapon ascension. Divine Embers are property of the church and intended for divine blacksmiths. Ascends +5 standard weapon to divine weapon. Divine weapon can be reinforced to +5. Divine weapons are for undead hunting. Use against undead and the pawns of necromancers. And the basement key. No. Watchtower basement key. Key to the basement of the Watchtower in the Undead Burg. The basement of the Watchtower forms a stone cell. There are rumors of a hero turned hollow who was locked away by a dear friend. For his own good, of course. Helm of a nameless knight, perhaps an elite knight of Astora. Although he was loath to give up on his undead mission, he perished at the undead asylum and went hollow. Let's see. Perhaps an elite knight of Astora, based on the fire-warding heraldic symbol on its blue surecoat. You know, then you pretty much have oh, what else? Yeah, we already read those. I'm just going to go ahead and Homeward Bone. Two more levels. Let's go one there and one there. My equip load is now at 72. Alright, so I can go up to 18 in my equip. I think these are all too heavy though. Yeah. Yep, still all too heavy. Alright, well, I want to go get the... You know, as nice as the blood red ones are, I would really rather have the purple. Which I don't know why they're not dropping. I think you can parry these guys. I'm not sure though. I'm not confident enough in my parry skills to try though. one I think is for toxic, maybe? Poison and toxin. This one is for bleeding. Which I don't know what enemies do bleed damage. I mean, I'm sure that there are enemies that do bleed damage. I just can't think of what they are.
My, that's a rare ember you have there. I've seen one of those before. It's the ember of a divine blacksmith. Might you consider leaving that with me? I could produce divine weapons with a flame such as that. Well, thanks for that. You've made a fine decision. You soon shall see.
And now, of course, we can use the green titanite shards to upgrade a +5 weapon into a divine weapon. I don't have any green titanite, so it doesn't really matter. So these do, like, you can, as you can see, it increases the defenses on these, which isn't a bad thing, but I think they count as weapons. But like, it's not great, and for what you end up using on your titanite shards, it's better to spend it on something else. The souls and shards on something else. I mean, I suppose you could do it if you've got a bunch of these titanite shards just sitting around and you're not doing anything with them, you might as well. But I don't know. So anyway, I want to go ahead and grab the weaponsmith box, which will let me reinforce weapons just anywhere. I should probably just buy some more arrows.
Sands Fortress is an old proving grounds built by the ancient gods. It is the only route leading to the great Anor Londo. Of course, most fools can't even find their way into that fortified death trap. But they won't stop trying. Take that bumbling Saranyan. I know little of the Darkroot Garden, although I've heard rumors of a divine blacksmith who resides there. Those who get stumped in the catacombs seek him for divine weapons. Don't get yourself killed.
Which is what we just got. So, okay. I think I'm gonna go make a pass at Havel. See if I can get him. Probably won't be able to kill him. I know he can be parried. Trying to think what the best way to get back to Havel is. Probably go back through. He's underneath where the Taurus demon is. So I could actually go this way. Because I have that gate open. That was messy. Huh, that one hit me. What the? Why is my bonfire still red? Or still not active? There it goes. That was weird. I wonder why I did that. Found her play nice. Crossbow guys. Yeah, you're gonna come in here, that's fine. You know, actually, I might as well go hit this bonfire, because I do need to, go to... Keep doing that. I mean, Lower Endedburg is the next place I gotta go anyway, so I might as well come down here. Who's next? I always forget there even is a jump attack. Honestly, I think I'd rather have Havel's Ring than the Wolf Ring. It's just being able to have the better gear. Really nice, isn't there? Yeah, there he is. I was gonna say, isn't there one more guy? It is kind of funny to see how all these these areas are so designed for you to come through them one direction, and when you come at them from the other direction, it really kind of not so much breaks the level, but it definitely changes the whiffed that one completely. It definitely changes the dynamic of the level coming through them from the other direction. I did get that gate open, yeah. So I'm going to try and hit this bonfire. See, that is so crazy that that does that. If you hit the bonfire, you know, like I just did, it'll actually kick you out. It'll actually pull you out. But the guy still resets. I've had that happen a couple of times. It's really kind of crazy. All right. I think Hellkite will come back. This is what I should have done the first time. Oh, he's still down there. I thought Solaire would leave. I mean, I know he does eventually. And if you want to see Solaire carry this poor scrub, you can find a clip I made in from my previous video where Solaire actually beats the Bell Gargoyles just after I die. Oh my god, really? There we go. Or you could watch the whole previous stream. You know, either way. So let's see how badly Havel kills me. There he is. It's respectable damage. This is why people don't like PvP in this game, or why people love it. Because you can just do that. Oh my god. I almost did not survive. Oh, alright. Havel's Ring got. This goes to the basin? Yes. Darkroot Basin. So, I think I'm going to go with Havel. What does that take? Oh my god, it takes him to 108. So I could have, what, 22, 21? And still be at a fast roll? 27. Yeah, I could put that on. I think that's going to be about the best I can do. Ooh, that's nice. That's nice. Yep. The first time I fought Havel, I did it pretty much exactly the same way that I just did there. You know, circle around him, dodge him. I'm pretty sure that I was... well, I didn't have the Ring of Favor and Protection, so I didn't have the extra health that you get from it. And so I think he pretty much one-shotted me just every time. He would swing and I would just die. And I think I died to him 3 or 4 times before I finally got him. And it was pretty much exactly what you just saw me do. Like that was pretty much exactly it. I don't know if Hellkite's going to actually show up if I go this way. Oh, video lag. No, cool. Bonfire. Let me see if I have any consumable soul items. I have the soul of the Moonlight Butterfly. I don't know. Let me look. I'm going to look this up real quick and just see what this actually gives me. And because I don't know. And Moonlight Butterfly Horn and Crystal Ring Shield. Looks like it's better if I want the souls. It looks like it's better for me to hold on to for a little while. Low stability, low damage deflection, and can't parry, but has the highest magic resistance in the game, tied with Havel's Great Shield. And has an attack. That's weird. Let's see, Moonlight Butterfly Horn. It's an intelligence-based weapon. Yeah, so I'm not going to use either one of these. I'm not going to use either one of those, but looks like it's better for me to hold on to. Let me empty my pockets out a little bit. I did kind of get in the habit, mostly in 2, or well, I got into the habit in 2 of just kind of carrying everything around with me all the time. Because there's an NPC who buys gear from you, but he doesn't do it, like he doesn't stay in the same place. He kind of he moves around a couple times. So it's a little bit, can be a little bit tricky to it's what, how does it work? It's if you talk to him, then when you leave the menu out and you go, the next time you touch a bonfire, he'll move. He'll go somewhere else. Which can be bad if you have all your items, you know, stored. And then you find the guy and you're like, oh, he buys stuff. And then you know, you go to go back, and he's gone. You're like, well, shit. Now what the fuck do I do now? You gotta go back through these guys a little bit. Come on up here, dude. I kind of want your souls so I can get this level, because I can get one more level. That might bring both of them. Now the other dude does not care that this guy is running off. That is funny. Alright, I think I do enough damage at this point that I can just zing in here and get these guys. Especially if I get them to... yeah. Why am I hearing footsteps? Right. The dogs do bleed. Ooh, frames. Okay. It's not this door. Should be this door? Yep.
Please let me out of here. Somebody, anybody, help me. Unlock the door. Damn, I'm finished. How did this ever happen? Brilliant. You opened the door for me. Thank you. I'm saved. I thought I might never escape. I am Griggs of Vinheim, a sorcerer of the school. I am much obliged for your assistance. Thanks to you, I may now resume my travels. Oh, hello. I'm fine. I will rest a while, then return to Firelink Shrine. I have my sorcery. And I will be more cautious next time. Besides, I have an important task at hand.
Yeah, how did you end up getting trapped in here?
Oh, hello. I'm fine. I have my... Besides...
That's what he says. And the sorcerer set. You want it to be a mage. I will probably pick up some types of magic. Alright, what do you... One of you guys come out here. Come here. Oh my god. That's... Man, these guys are absurd. I like enemies with, you know, infinite poise. And who can do frickin' that? Alright. Nothing over there, nothing there. There's loot right here. Twin Humanities. Okay, and then I know that there's some duders that jump out. Yeah, I think like right here. I think there's one more. Oh, you can't open the door. Can you not open any of these doors? Oh, I see. The doors open automatically when you get to a certain point. That's kind of funny. That is kind of funny. Mailbreaker. I don't really want to fight Capra right now. I'm kind of just trying to trigger as many of these traps as I can. That was weird. Alright, and then there's some duders. Or just don't let me fucking attack. Man. Damn. Did not get the heal off in time. Twin Humanities, rare tiny black sprite found on corpses. Very unusual twin humanity. Used to gain 2 humanity and restore a large amount of HP. Mailbreaker. Standard small thrusting sword, unsharpened but pointed solid shaft, can pierce tough armor, can be thrust using the weight of one's body, and is very effective for critical attacks. Sorcerer's Catalyst. Sorcery catalyst used by the sorcerers of Vinheim Dragon School. Equip catalyst to use sorceries between sorceries from a scroll of bonfire. Most sorceries have a limited number of uses. I'm kind of thinking I might want to go back. Wear the sorcerer's cloak. Majority take pride in having studied at the academy and look down on breaking the formal dress code established for sorcerers. I'm actually kind of thinking I want to go back to Poise Ring. Mid-rolling. Because the problem that I'm having with those guys is that their attacks are interrupting mine. So if I have more poise, I will ignore their poise breaking attack, basically. That's what I'm thinking anyway, so we'll see if it works or not. Some dogs. Nope, wrong one. Alright, what the hell is going on with these animations? That was weird. Like the dog's attack animation wasn't playing, they were just hitting me. Let me go make sure that Griggs is gone, because he should have left. No, his dumbass is still sitting there. Oh, he's trying to parry me, I think. Yeah. Yeah, see the extra poise? I wasn't getting my attacks weren't getting interrupted the way that they were before. Which is the problem that I was having when... That's kind of one of the issues when you have a big slow sword, like a big slow weapon like this. And then you fight guys that have, you know, little quick attacks. Is that you can run into the situation where they just attack faster than you do. And you can't. Every time you go to start your attack, they, you know, they get one of their hits in. And it interrupts your attack. Come on, dudes. There we go. Also do a nice amount of stagger to him too. Okay, one more dog, and then I think there's some loot. Yeah. And I think that's it for enemies. Yes, and then that's just the boss fog. So I'm gonna grab me the loot, because there's some loot. The entire thief set, along with the target shield. Do you have loot? You do. Large soul lost undead. Alright, I have almost 8,000 souls. I'm going to go level. I do want to take a look at this stuff though. Defense is actually about the same. It's better bleed resistance and poison resistance though than my brigand. Mask of Sinners. They hide their faces, stifle their voices, and hide in the shadows. It does not provide much in the way of defense. Black leather armor. This stuff is pretty close in defense to what I've got on, and weighs about the same. This armor, made of smooth black leather, is extremely quiet, a good thing for those who hide in the shadows. The leather itself is thick, offering a decent amount of protection. This one's actually worse. And the black leather boots, which are quite a bit heavier and quite a bit worse. So the stats that I usually look at are your resistances over there to the side and poise. Your physical defense, strength / thrust aren't super important. They're more important in this game than they are in the later titles. But really what you want to do is you want to make sure that your weight's not gonna... You're not gonna get... you're not gonna be so heavy that you can't, you know, maneuver. And then you're gonna want poise. And those are pretty much it. The one dude finally came out of his little hole. That's kind of it, but... just one level. Because you can actually see... I thought something raised poise. Ability to receive attacks without breaking form. Alright, so I am going to drop a couple points into attunement. Eventually, I think we'll go ahead and do... I've got my endurance to 20, I'll get my vitality to 20, then I'm going to work on strength and dex to 20, and then I'll probably raise attunement a bit. I don't know if I'll need to. I might not end up going with magic. The first time that I played through, I ended up, instead of carrying a bow around with me, basically, I ended up carrying around a spell. I had the soul arrow, or whatever the basic one is, that I carried around and used pretty much as I'm using arrows in this. I've never looked at the bandit's knife. Wide single-edged short sword is the favorite of lowly thieves and bandits. Primarily a slicing weapon, but highly effective when used for critical hits, such as after parrying or from behind. And then, of course, you pair that up with... Where is it? The target shield. Small round metal shield, 4 protrusions used to parry attacks. Small shields are always less stable, but landing critical hits after parrying is easier. This shield is specialized for parrying. So basically you combine that with the bandit's knife. And I still haven't actually equipped those arrows. I need to do that at some point. Oops, I don't want to put Howells right in there. Alrighty, let me equip those arrows. Quit forgetting about it. Let's try Capra. I dislike Capra Daemon. Always dislike Capra Daemon. It's not what I meant to do, but I'll take it. The other thing that really kind of sucks about the Capra fight is that there aren't any NPC summons available. Damn, those are these janky hitboxes. Oh, Dark Souls hitboxes. All the dogs are there's one more. Okay, those. There we go. Actually make that look like I know what I'm doing. Here's a hint. I don't. I'm just making this up as I go along. Come here, doggo. I do like that I can one-shot the dogs. That's very nice. Come on, all three of you. There we go. dog. Can't see what I'm doing because there's a ledge in my face. Alright, here we go. Let's do Capra. Cannot see what's going on. Can't fucking see. I can't fucking see. Goddamn dog. Oh. Alright, that's not going to work. So we're going to have to do this differently. Oh, I hate the dogs. It's the frickin' dogs. That's like Capra's. Honestly, Capra's not that bad by himself. If he didn't have those two dogs in there too, it wouldn't be like it would not be an issue. Can't fucking see. Alright, who's gonna chase me down here? Everybody's coming. Hey, doggos. Just the one. Here come the other two. Yeah, I'm not really sure what he hits you with that. Like he like lunges at you and you take damage, and I'm not really sure what the attack actually is. I suppose it doesn't really matter. Are you throwing knives at me? Is that what you're doing back there? Another target shield. Another one. And hey, just as a reminder, if any of you want to chat, all you got to do is hit that follow button, and that dog's corpse went right through the floor. Nice. Just hit that follow button. It's currently on just any followers, so as long as you're a follower, you can chat. I had it on 10-minute mode for a while, but I figured that wasn't really necessary, so took it off. Or turned it down, I guess I should say. Alright, so what I'm going to try to do here is hit those stairs that are back here. You bastard. Oh my god, I'm stuck on a frickin' tree. Alright, well, that was terrible. That was terrible. I got pinned in a corner and couldn't do anything. I got 2 of these. Alright. Try this again. Yep, crap. The one dude looks like he wants to go back. That's funny. They can't decide if they want to come down here or not. Alright, well, I don't really want you guys coming up behind me, so... Come watch me die to Capra. Of course, the thing is, I don't think the boss himself has actually killed me yet. Like, I think it's been the dogs every time that's killed me. A little bit more aggressive than I should have been, but it worked. It's kind of tempting to just try to just run through here, but kind of my thought on that is if I do manage to get through here and actually get into the boss room and then by some miracle manage to beat the boss, I will then have to deal with all of these enemies just coming into the boss room. Here we go again. Go, 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 go. Up the goddamn stairs. Fucking dogs, get out of the way. Oh my god. What is with these damn dogs? Well, I have now officially died more in this one room than anywhere else in the entire game. Because these frickin' dogs can't get out of the damn way. It would actually have been really funny if they did it. I guess you can't right there, but... Ah, that does work. That's funny. I haven't done any damage to the boss yet either. It's the other thing that's kind of pissing me off. I haven't even hit him yet. Alright, this is probably a really bad idea, but I'm getting impatient. Really? Frickin' dogs. Where's that loot at? Another bandit knife. Did I see loot in here I didn't get? No, just a corpse. Corpse that probably had loot on it. Alright. How the fuck? Oh my god, and now I'm frickin' trapped again. Goddamn dogs, get out of the way! Jesus Christ! And don't get me wrong, like, I love dogs. I'm very much a dog person. But video game dogs are just nightmarish. Pretty much always have been too. Like there's no time when video game dogs have been, well, enemy video game dogs. Like obviously there's ally dogs that are, you know, wonderful. I've done this before, and I know what you end up having to do is you separate the... You basically separate the dogs from the boss. And then you can... You separate the dogs from the boss, kill the dog, and then you can fight the boss without having to deal with you know, the dogs. And it's all right. So block, we block, we block, we dodge, we run, we run, we run, we run, we run. There's one of the dogs. Fucking Capra. Can't fucking see. Where's the other dog? There he is right there. Capra's gonna come leaping at me right there. Alright, unlock, please. Okay. And now we can actually fight the damn boss. What the hell? Oh, you fucker. Why do you keep fucking twisting around like that? Wait, you can stagger him? Come on, one more good hit on either of us. Holy crap, he does stagger. Ah. Capra Demon down. These frickin' dogs, though. Oh my god. Alright, key to the depths acquired. There's a shortcut back here that goes to Firelink. There's a couple more of these asshats. Come on, fucktards. I know you got a buddy right there that you're waiting for. That worked. Just trying to go for a jump attack. Loot. That leads to Firelink. Large Soul of a Lost Undead. Let's open this up. You're just, yeah, basic hollow. This really looks like it should, wait, no, not this one. Okay, there's another one where it looks like there should be a way to go. Wow, she is really quiet. Alright, so yeah, this is what I was thinking I was getting, or I should have been getting. poison arrows. I wonder if poison arrows are as good in this game as they were in 2. Like, poison arrows in 2 are just amazing. Pretty much use them constantly.
This is a wonderful place, don't you think? We have water, moss, moisture, these nice iron bars. I like it too, I really do. Nothing good ever happened to me in life, but now that I'm undead, I've never been happier. You've come to this land at a bad time. There are nothing but hollows in these parts, save for me, of course. You're undead too, aren't you? You be careful then. Go down along the side to reach the depths of the undead berg. Only unkempt crooks and liars to be found there. Hardly a place for a lady like myself. But who knows? Maybe you'd fit right in. There are your Sweet. What a humdrum lass you are.
Yeah, just always in these games, always exhaust an NPC's dialogue. Sometimes they give you stuff. Alright. Get that gate right there open. And now we're back here. And I love how interconnected this game is. Like how it loops around and connects you here and connects you there. That was way too late. You know, and now we're back here. And I think Griggs, yeah, there's Griggs. I don't know if you have to beat Capra for him to come back here,
Oh, hello.
or if you just have to
Surprising circumstances.
come back here.
At least we both made it back unscathed. Did you see them? The 3 young clerics headed for the catacombs to seek kindling. Kindling is the art of feeding bonfires. The poor young girl sent down into a tomb. What a terrible mission she is burdened with. Oh, hello. Terrific to see us both in one piece. And pray that you never go hollow. Oh, hello. Terrific to see us both in one... And pray...
I thought he would sell spells. Maybe not. Ah, yes, and here is all of these guys.
Oh, my guess, I will be departing with them shortly. So, I'm afraid I will be saying goodbye soon. It was a pleasure. Oh, miracle.
Okay, he will still just sell you. Yeah, so what I did last time, essentially, is I bought heal and was running with that, which worked out fairly well because it's basically heals the same amount as a basic Estus flask, and is 5 uses.
An undead mission? Regrettably,
So it's
I
you basically
cannot
get
share
5
that with
more
you,
Estus.
but you are my...
Oh, this guy.
I'm
Okay.
afraid that may...
If you pay him souls,
The
he will
effectiveness
give
of
you
the
tips
teachings
on where to go
depend
next.
upon your faith.
Basically, it's not really worth doing. Okay.
Hmm? What have we here? You look awfully raggedy. Times are grim. The least you can do is look sharp.
I'm
Don't
undead.
you dare meet my lady like that. You might scare her off for good. Oh, you again. What business have you? I don't suppose we can help, though. We accompany my lady on her righteous mission. It is quite a chore, but I'm stuck with her. And Nico, too. I can't very well abandon them now.
Nico? Cousin Nico?
Oh, it's you. We're
Go
to leave
bowling?
momentarily. The catacombs aren't exactly my idea of a good time, but what can one do? I do hope we meet again. Reria Nox. Oh, it's you. We're to leave momentarily. The catacombs aren't exactly my idea of a good time, but what can one do? I do hope we meet again. Reria Nox.
Valor Morganis.
You are undead as well. Then we've no time to fraternize. I have my mission and you no doubt have yours. We must not let this curse overcome us. Did I not explain the urgency of our tasks? Or are you so uncouth as to lack such judgment? By the looks of you,
Great big
I
sword.
should think not.
It's kind of that should pretty much tell you everything you need to know about how
Did
uncouth
not
I am. Okay, that's all she says. And I think he
miracle.
says something different.
Rhea is the youngest daughter of the good house of Thurland. Those young knights are her old schoolmates, but I'm not sure what to make of them. I'm afraid they may be a bad influence. Rhea is the young... Come again. The effectiveness of the teachings...
So there are little
depend
little
upon-
tidbits here and there about hints at what is about to happen. I might end up wanting to go with pyromancy, to be honest.
Did you see her? That virtuous little maiden, complete with followers in tow? They're probably going straight to pillage graves. I've heard enough about the lady for a lifetime. Well, what are you going to do? I've already decided. I don't really care. I'm simply crestfallen. How did that nutty sorcerer make it back? Unexpected. But I suppose stranger things have happened.
Maybe you have to find Logan.
How did that, you know, the one who idolized some godmother of pyromancy? He left for Blighttown, but never came back. Whereas most flee from sickness, he dives right in. Well, nothing will harm him once he goes hollow. What now? I'm not up for chatting. Leave me alone.
Alright, and I did pick up a couple of these. Man, my level requirements are getting pretty high. Alright, well, let's do Dex. Even strengthen Dex out a little bit. Those will be fine. Yeah, letting her die and then bringing her back sometimes is I mean, I should probably do that at least once. But anyway, let's head to the depths. You aren't going to sell me.
Terrific and
Yeah. You might have to find Logan before he sells spells. Because I know he does sell spells eventually, but... Come on this way, dude. See how much my bow is doing these days. Not bad. Eventually a dude shows up over there. I think that might only be on New Game Plus though. Rats usually drop humanity. I don't know why that one hasn't dropped any. Probably just the old RNG gods not liking me. I'm pretty sure that's why I had so much trouble with Capra. Alright, back into Lower Undead Burg. Just get rid of you. You're just annoying. And down into the depths. Yeah, and you can hear the butcher. Soul item? So if I'm remembering right, the large ember should actually be down here. And if I can get my hands on that, then I can level my my Thord up. It should be over by that monster. And yeah, if you ever want to easy mode Dark Souls, it's magic. How come that guy aggroed onto me and the other one didn't? At least this game. The later games, they've balanced things out a little bit better. What are you hiding back here? So you can just completely skip that whole encounter, just go that way. But I want the stuff. I want the stuff. Dogs and your weird ass attack animations. So I think that chest right right there is the one that has the ember in it. I could be wrong. Oh shit, did the butcher aggro? The butcher aggroed. Pretty sure she can be backstabbed. Oh no 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 no. You gonna drop anything fun? No. Never drops anything fun. Yes, large ember. We'll take that back to Andre in a minute, but first there is more down here that I want to do. Okay. And then there's one more dog. I don't think I can hit him. Should be using my other arrows. There, I hit him. That R1 is pretty good for a roll catch. Let's just up. And then we fight the other butcher. Oh my god. Speaking of roll catches. Oh, damn it, I thought you were dead. Now you're dead. And I got the sack. The sack is a funny item. Bloodstained patchwork sack by the undead man-eating cook lurking in the depths. Two eye holes have been haphazardly cut out. It is unexpectedly soft and comfortable to wear, but is probably near meaningless in terms of defense. It's the sack.
You. Yes, you. Here, over here. Please, you must help me. Oh, there you are. You must help me. Or else she'll have me for lunch. You're my only hope. Oh, please. Oh, you must. She'll have you my. Oh,
This is kind of one of those things where they're like Dark Souls likes to teach you. They really do. And this is one of the times when they're teaching you. So probably up until this point you've been breaking barrels and boxes and things by doing this, which, you know, works really well. But this is where they're teaching you that that's not a good idea, because sometimes you'll lose stuff. Because what you have to do to this guy is that. So if you swing your sword at him, you'll aggro him, and then he burns you alive.
thank you dearly. I am Laurentius, of the Great Swamp. I will not forget my debt to you.
Alright, come on.
Oh, hello there. I'm fine, thanks to you.
Is it?
Oh, hello there.
Okay, that's all he's going to say. So he should go back to Firelink eventually. It's also one of those things that's also kind of funny because they damn, try to get away. Get off of me, get off of me, get off of me, get off of me. Man, those things are absurd. Will you come up these stairs? And this is kind of what I'm thinking. I might actually want to go with some pyromancy, because those things do not like fire at all. Don't know if I have the key. I don't actually think I have the key for this. For this door. I might. Let's get rid of him. Not who I wanted to hit with the firebomb, but so these things are also in the later titles. God damn it! Come on, come on, come on. Fucking 3 days later. And this is the hard part. Damn, I was really hoping they'd drop a green Titanite shard. Damn, I don't have that key. Where is that key at? Alright, well, anyway, we're going to go back to Andre and give him the large ember. And see if I can ascend my sword. Level my sword up some more. And also see if I can pick up some pyromancies. We're also getting very close to the point in the game that I stopped playing before. I beat the Gaping Dragon and then just kind of stopped playing. Not really for any reason, just kind of happened that way. Interesting tidbit, even though I didn't hit a bonfire, that guy's back. It's pretty much if you go far enough away from where you start, if you go far enough away from where the enemies spawn, the game stops keeping track of whether or not they're alive. And we'll just put them back. Really, dudes? You're gonna make me kill you guys. I was trying to be nice and let you guys live, but no, you had to chase me all the way down here. Alright, picked up, what, 1 soul item? 2 soul items. That is something else that I like about the remaster, is that it doesn't try to auto-fill your belt bar here. So if you like I have these 3 slots empty right now, the next time I pick up something that could go into one of these slots, the game will just automatically put it there. Which can be annoying if you're trying to look for something. I need to take a real quick break, so I will be back in just a moment, and we will continue with the depths. Until then, so see you in a few minutes. And we're back. See, not too bad. So, with these 10,000 souls, I can get one more level, it looks like. Crap. I need at least 10 attunement to be able to get a slot, but that should be alright. See, he is here. Excellent.
Well, I see you made it out. Yeah, I made it out safely too. I have my Pyromancy of the Great Swarm, so I can usually manage with a bit of care. Oh yeah, by the way, I can share my spells with you. I think you have a knack for it. All you need are the materials. I'll be pleased to help you. Unless you find the magics unsavory. Oh really? But I'm on the
Now, see, that's one of those things where it's like I'm not really sure what the question is.
And I'll be pleased to. Yeah, wonderful.
Okay.
I'm sure that
So it's
there'll be
no.
some assistance. Here, first take this.
And a pyromancy flame.
From the Great Swamp. Now you're a fully fledged pyromancer. Why, let's get started right now.
Alright, let's see what there's to that he sells. Fire orb, combustion, iron flesh, flash sweat, basic fireball. So let's go ahead and grab the fireball. You can also just straight up improve the pyromancy flame. Huh, it looks like it actually adds scaling.
Pyromancy is the art of casting fire. Produce flame, then channel it, just as our ancestors did. A pyromancer must be in tune with nature herself. My home, the Great Swamp, is an abundant store of nature. You will understand one day. It only takes time. Pyromancy has a, well, rather primitive aspect to it. It meshes poorly with advanced culture, and pyromancers are considered rather unsavory, which is fine, as I never got along with anybody anyway. So, for me, turning undead didn't change a thing. A pyromancer's flame is a part of his own body. The flame develops right along with his skill. When I gave you that flame, I gave you a part of myself. Please take good care of it. A pyromancer's flame, please.
Okay.
Goodbye then. Come back if you find anything new.
So I do want to look real quick. Pyromancy flame. Yeah, it looks like it has no scaling. Flame medium used by Great Swamp Pyromancers. Pyromancers arouse this flame to produce various flame arts. Equip Pyromancer flame to produce pyromancy. Attune pyromancies from a scroll at bonfire. Most pyromancies have limited number of uses. It doesn't actually weigh anything, which is kind of nice.
Oh, hello there. Oh, as always.
So if I have him level this, looks like it actually gains a small amount of intelligence scaling.
Goodbye then. Come back if you find it.
Yeah, it actually has some intelligence scaling now. That's interesting. And of course, this is just a punch. Okay, Andre. Oh, will you sell me spells?
Oh, hello.
No. Either I need to have higher intelligence, or dude just never does until you find Logan. Alright, these guys are down in the catacombs now. Yeah, this is pretty much as far as I've gotten in this game. I think there's a little bit more that I know coming up. Well, that's pretty much about it. We're getting there. We're getting close. Run away. There is a, yeah, see now I can attune magic. I don't have any slots, but the option is there. Because I actually own a spell now. Alright, Andre.
Why, that's a fine ember you have there. I could smith some mighty weapons with one of those. Why not lend it to me?
I mean, you can straight up have it.
Magnificent. You won't be disappointed. I can hardly wait to get started.
Modify. So this will just take it to a +6. That makes it raw. Raw weapons have increased base damage, but lower scaling bonuses. And then of course I can make it divine, which I don't have any green titanite, so I can't. And I think you can undo modifications like this, but I'm not sure how that works. But go ahead and do that. +5 is now +6. So I can still make it raw and still make it divine. Huh. And then I can make it +7. So I need 2 large titanite shards to be able to make it a +8.
I know little of all of those. Don't get yourself killed. Neither of us want.
Oh, he keeps talking about it, and it reminded me that
Well, you need.
reminded me that I actually want to do this. I want to level this up so that I can make it divine. as soon as I get some green titanite. So you know what? I'm actually going to do a little bit of farming right now. So apologize, might be a little bit boring, but I'm actually going to just kill these hollows right here in the parish because they drop souls, they drop titanite shards, and pretty much just those two reasons. I should be able to take them out fairly easily. If I can, you know, actually land hits on them. Look at that, 444 damage. Yeah, and like I wouldn't mind getting like the rest of the Baldur Knight set either. You know, I remember doing this, and I remember actually being able to only get one of them. Oh my god, I'm one-shotting the Baldur Knights. Quite get him. Would also kind of like another level. If I get one more level, then I can attune that pyromancy, and it'll make it a lot easier to get past those slimes down in the depths. Dude, you can't fight me from up there. You gotta come down here. Like, we go through this seriously every time. I think I hit the riposte too quickly. I think that's what I'm screwing up with that. Kind of got used to Dark Souls 2's parry mechanic for a while, where once you parry, you have to wait like a long time. You know, it is seriously a long wait before you can actually attack. Okay, and we're gonna go reset. Yeah, where's the key for that bonfire? I see. This is the part that's screwing me up, is that I remember having that key when I came through here before and got to this point in the game, and I'm trying to think of where it is. Suppose I could just do it the easy way and, you know, look it up. Alright, let me... I think it's just called the Depths Key. Oh, here, the Sewer Chamber Key. Just further in. Okay. why I was thinking I had it earlier. What is my level up? 66 though. Curious if he's still sitting here. He's still sitting here. I don't think I had a +7. What is this now? +8? +7. Yeah, I don't think I had a +7 weapon the last time that I went down into the depths. I might have. It might have only been a 6, because I might not have gotten as many of the large shards as I might not. I might have only had one large shard. Large shard. I don't want your crappy armor, dude. Too early. Alright. Whatever. Okay. There's gotta be a way to only get one of these guys. Maybe if I shoot that guy? Yeah. That's weird. Alright, screw you then. Kerchop, Kerchop, Kerchop. What's the R2 on this? Neat. What about this? Okay. How about this? That's kind of a cool combo. I bet you it's too slow to ever really be able to make use of it, though. Okay, this game doesn't have. I noticed in, I think, was it 2 or 3? One of the later games, when you're two-handing a weapon like this, you could still parry with the heavy attack button. This one doesn't look like you can. Surprised these guys aren't dropping shards. I'm just going to go ahead and pretend that that was what I meant to do. So, how is everybody doing today? Good? It's good. It's a Monday. I know a lot of people don't like Mondays. I kind of like them these days. And I'm running into a wall. I kind of like them these days. Mostly because I'm actually off Mondays. So I still have class Monday nights, but my Mondays during the days are clear. So just do a little bit of adjusting here. Tinkering with my just fiddling with things. By the right of kindling, he may now kindle beyond the normal limit. Huh. Trying to find a place where I can put things where I can see everything that I need to be able to see. I think that'll work. I mean, I don't need to be able to see any of it. Actually, given that my chat is generally dead. Just, I have 13 of these. Let me go ahead and use one. A little bit more humanity, get some more item find. Get some more item find going. Maybe I'll be able to, maybe I'll actually get some of the items that I'm wanting. That's so weird. Oops. Forgot I still have the bow out. You know, or a shield or something. Ah, and I need some Titanite shards. I want to use these souls for leveling. What, do you not believe me? Yeah, I'm actually here. Come on. I think he might need glasses. Especially given that he keeps walking into walls. Can you just not riposte the Baldur Knights? Is that what's going on? Because I parry these guys and then hit them right away. I don't know. Sup, dude? There's a Titanite shard. There's a Titanite shard. Well, there's another knight over there, isn't there? I suppose I haven't actually been killing all of the hollows that are here. So there's this guy. And Mr. Balder Knight, who I've never actually been able to successfully sneak up on. One drink right in your face. What are you going to do about it? Now we're getting the Titanite shards. Because that's what, 3 of them that I've got now. And I do see some new names over in the viewers list, so if any of you guys want to chat, just hit that follow button and then you can go ahead and start talking to me. Mostly have it on follower only mode to keep the random bots that show up and try to advertise other channels out. So it's not anything against people specifically. I just don't feel like I don't feel like you should use other people's channels to advertise your channel. There are channels out there specifically for that. Like that is what they've set that channel up for, is advertising other channels. Kind of. I've played it once before, but I've played it only through Gaping Dragon. And hey, Mr. Doug, thanks for the follow. I don't know why there was that weird delay on the alert showing up. And I also don't know why it's back on the default alert sound. I changed that. Streamlabs is having problems. Yeah, I played it once before. This game, this version of it. Got through Gaping Dragon, found out about the remastered coming out for the Switch, stopped playing it, because I was like, oh, I'll just get it for my Switch. Then I got delayed, and here we are. So everything after Gaping Dragon is new. What was that? Must have been nothing. Lautrec? Yeah, I kicked him off the edge. Got his ring. What first guy? You mean the Crestfallen? No, I haven't killed him. I don't see any particular reason to. I mean, I don't generally go around just killing NPCs unless I know there's a really good reason for it. It's like I know Lothric ends up killing the Firekeeper, and I like the Firekeeper. Your jump was not enough. Well, almost got enough souls. I mean, he's not like Harkwood, is he, in DS3? Where eventually he, you know, challenges you to a duel and basically becomes a boss fight. Another 304. Should actually be enough, though. I'll just head back to Firelink. So don't need Andre for anything. Someday I'll get the timing for that parry. Crappy crossbow. Also, to kind of expand on your question from earlier, I have actually played all the way through Dark Souls 2 and a good chunk of Dark Souls 3. So I'm familiar with the game mechanics and the setting and everything. I just hadn't played this game all the way through to the end. And I know that there's quite a bit that I've missed, that I haven't found yet. Hey, what are you doing back?
Oh, you again? Me? I've become separated from my lady. I've scoured near and far, but no sight of her. Where could she have gone? My lady, to think I swore to protect you with my life. Your Highness, where have you gone? I am entirely to blame for this. Oh, woe is me. I am unworthy, deathly so. Oh, I'm sorry. Miracles, was it? Sometimes I lose myself. Pay me no mind.
Oh, and now he doesn't want to talk to me either. Interesting. Alright, I should be able to... Oh my god, I need what? Like 8 more souls. It's ridiculous. There, now I have enough. Go kill one guy. Alright. There we go. One attunement slot. What I wanted. Now I can put Fireball on. Well, it should be easier to get past those slimes. Come here, dude. Whatever. Humanity? No. I kill you because I can. And because if you were given half a chance, you'd do the same thing to me. What is that guy? He doesn't actually have a name, does he? Come on, dude. Come up here. Just wait on the second shot, I guess. And now we just go this way. And go this way. And we leave you alone, because you don't matter. And now we have the reason I farmed up all those souls. Not if I miss, though. You get 200 pyromancy. That's interesting. There we go. I like how the Torch Owl is just standing there watching me. He doesn't care. Right, yes, and that's locked. And this leads to where the giant rat is. Oh, right. I gotta go the other way. If I want to kill the giant rat the easy way. Come on. Oh, you guys are down here and wanna have some fun. The hell? He was just... At least one of you could come up here. There should just be... two. And there's a couple of them up here. Okay. Giant rat, spider shield. I think that's the spider shield. No, 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 no. Yep. It's just, I just don't see the point in jumping down there to fight the thing. If you don't have to, there's no reason to go down there and fight it, then don't go down there and fight it. Soul of Nameless. Sewer chamber key, that's what I wanted. You dropped a humanity. And then I think I can go this way? Yes. I remember finding some of these shortcuts, you know, after the fact and being like, oh man, that would have been nice. Open the door. Light the bonfire. And we're good. Find a key. I don't really want to use the short bow though. It's kind of the thing. And now I have 2 spider shields. Yay. Well, I think this is where we're going to end things for today. So I will see you guys tomorrow. We'll be playing starting at 7 a.m. Central Time. The schedule down below is accurate for Tuesday's game. We'll be playing The Legend of Zelda Wind Waker. Keep going with that. Was just about to get into the second Sage's Temple. So we'll be progressing through that and seeing what else we can do in that playthrough. It will probably be just the one dungeon. But do please join me for that. Make sure you hit the follow button here on Twitch, so Twitch will let you know when I go live. You can also follow me on Twitter, where I will announce what time when I'm getting ready to start. Let you get into the channel and get everything loaded, ready to go ahead of time. Until then, I hope you all have a wonderful day. Enjoy the rest of your Mondays, and try not to let life get you down. Until next time, see ya.